Good morning, Modern Steaders. We got the mule all loaded up. We're gonna head on up to the off-grid property today. But first we need to fuel it up. We don't want to run out of gas while we're up there. Supposed to screw this on to the gas can, but it doesn't have the right size adapter right now. Just letting it sit in there, but it works slick. It shuts off automatically. I didn't shut that off. It must sense when it's getting full, and it shuts off like a gas pump. Oh yeah, it's got a little sensor right here in the end. So when that senses the fuel, it shuts off. I like that. Alright, we won't bore you with the ride up there. We'll meet you up there. Just like that, we made it up here. And it's even more beautiful up here. We got a couple of inches of snow. So it's going to make for a good day exploring up here at the off-grid property.
All aboard!
You ladies ready?
We're ready. You ready?
You ready? Alright, let's head on up the trail and see what we find today. We got a good lunch planned for the day too while we're up here. But a good shop axe works just as good. chop it in half. Am I getting you? And your daughter's laughing at you. It's always nice to keep a good sharp axe with you.
There's the pond. Hello. Here you go.
Does anybody need to use the rest area while we're right here?
No.
No?
I don't have to yet.
Alright. Let's keep heading on down the road.
Other pond. Can't really see it. Don't go driving on it. It's right there. I know where it is.
It'll be nice when this refreezes and we can get out here and try doing some ice fishing and see if there's any fish out here.
Stop where you're ahead.
Yeah, this is where we have to stop on this trail, but I wanted to get out and walk it some and see how he made it up, how far he's made it up with clearing. It's not perfect yet, but he's got the first pass done, but then we can go back that way and go on trails that we haven't been on yet. Let's head down this way. It's not the easiest walking. It's uneven and then it's muddy still underneath the snow, believe it or not. When you get snow, after a little bit of a warm up, the mud doesn't have a chance to freeze back up, which is kind of a bummer. Something else was out here before us. A couple of them. So the trail over on this side is opened up really nice. You could take the mule out here. We just need to get a bridge built back there. It's so beautiful out here with the fresh fallen snow. It'd be nice to find some deer antlers or some moose antlers today while we're out. This time of the year they start shedding their antlers, so they'll find a nice tree and scrape on it, and then you'll sometimes find their antlers right at the base of the tree. So they're all done doing any landing work for now. We don't have to freeze the trails up in here. And then hopefully in a couple of weeks, they'll be in here starting to log. And then it's really gonna start to make a difference. We're not logging the whole property. We're gonna be getting it patched cut where it needs to get logged. We have a lot of trees that are at that age that if we don't log them, they're gonna start getting blown down. Looked kind of neat in here, caught my eye. Huh. Just a little opening.
I found an antler.
You thought it was a moose antler?
Well, I had like this pick, those two spots. Like,
yeah.
I was so excited.
And it's just the root ball.
My heart was thumping.
Such letdown.
It was exciting for a minute.
Right?
Because I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I imagine things anyway, so.
That would have been a cool find. Keeps going up that way pretty good. And then it looks like they might have made another trail going this way. We've gone up that one before. We haven't gone that way. But I want to head back this way and check out some of the other trails. They came up here pretty far, so it looks like they probably went as far up this way as the property goes to, or the main trail goes up to the property. There's a bunch of small trails they're gonna have to cut once they start logging, but they were trying to open up some of the old trails. Looks like one went that way. But back down below, before we crossed, there was another trail that went over and then up. I wonder if that connects over here or not.
No antlers.
No antlers yet?
No.
We
Wait
still
till
got
I
time.
find one.
We still got time. We'll hear you screaming and dancing for joy.
I feel like I found gold treasure.
Now we gotta go check out the other spot. So this area we just drove up on was the main road, or is the main road, but the beavers had that all flooded out at one point, so it was all overgrown with alders. So we've never been up this far before. That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It is.
And then this area right here, if we kept going down it, I don't know how far they went down, trying to get the trail open up a little bit. But that trail is going to connect to the one that we were working on last week or the week before. I'll put a link to that video right here. So that trail will be about 1.5 miles or 2 miles long, coming up and then over and then connecting back to the road over this way. But there's more trails up this way that we want to go check out too. think that got into one of our skid plates. There we go. Nothing major, just a little one. This is all covered with skid plates, so I'm not too worried about driving through all the alders.
Mini pond.
No, I want to see something.
Stay over it. Yeah. Is it deep?
Yep.
You touching the bottom?
Mm-hmm. But that's also only on the edge.
It's heading up this way. We've never been up this way before, so we don't know what we're in for. Something went that way. The rabbits like it over here. More rabbit tracks. Oh, look at this. Something was over here. Those are deer tracks right there. And they were just here. We probably just scared them off. A set of tracks go that way and some more go that way. Yeah, those are really fresh. There was at least 2 of them together, if not 3 of them. This trail's really good out here. Just the one section where we couldn't get the mule past was the worst.
Yeah, that one little
Yeah.
chunk. That's what I was just thinking.
This is really nice.
Yeah. Probably if it wasn't snow, we could pick it right up.
Right. Where we stopped the mule, there was a lot of blowdowns and stumps, so I didn't want to ruin the tracks to the mule, but if we could have seen what was under it, we might have been able to pick it up, but this trail would have been perfect for the mule right now. I bet you the deer are in here bedding this winter, eating all the fir trees. More rabbit tracks. Yeah, that's how fresh this is. Those water droplets haven't even froze yet. They were running too, so we just scared them off. Wonder if it was a mother with a fawn, because there's 2 tracks. One set either ventured off or came that way. Oh no, they ran up here, turned around, and they went off that way into the woods. Alright. So they're in that thicket. That's kind of funny. I did a little Yui right here. Yep. And here you can see a moose was over here eating this bark off the tree. It wasn't today though, because there's not any footsteps. I tripped over something. Let's see if we can find a cool spot, a rock or a stump or a creek, and we'll set up to have lunch. There might be a rock up here. I'm thinking right there. Yeah, that rock will make a perfect spot to cook. And look at that. There was a moose right here too. I need a snow broom.
Deep.
A little deep.
Yeah.
Here I come. Got ourselves a little portable rocket stove. We have some of this fire starter. It's called Fiber Light. Finely ground wood fiber and wax. This was sent by a viewer a while ago. Something that they make. And so today will be a good day to try it. I forgot we had it. That stuff works really well. Fiberlightfs.com. It's the first time I've used it. It's already starting to boil. Oh, it's gonna feel so good on a day like today. And we're cooking that out here with just some sticks off the trees that we got hiking.
Should have recorded it. They would have saw me putting some pumpkin spice in there on accident.
Right? I can't believe it's boiling already.
Smells good.
That smells good. clean water. That's how you do your dishes out in the woods. A little bit of fresh snow.
What you did to my pot?
Oh, that'll come off. Alright, you want your bread too?
I'll wait on my bread.
You'll wait on your bread?
After. I want my bread after.
I think Olivia. No, Olivia's not.
You want yours?
I want one piece.
Yeah, this rocket stove works slick.
If you can find it in your backpack.
Yep. I like that though. It's all cooled off. It's stainless steel, so it doesn't weigh anything. But if you're out hiking and you want to cook one pot meal, or you want to boil some water, throw that in your pack. It don't weigh nothing. Beats having to lug around a little butane cooker with like a little fuel pack and stuff.
Right. Or just carry it with you just in case you needed to boil water or something.
I always, yeah, usually when we've been out walking, I usually have it in my bag. That way if you get stuck in the woods overnight, you have a way to boil water. Alright, now we can head on back to the mule. And maybe we'll scare up some deer that we can see this time.
I'll get your water bottle.
Yeah, I'll have you put it in my pack. Under the bridge. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it's starting to cool off more now.
Until he stopped.
We can't be too much further. It's starting to look pretty thick, like we had to park the mule. Should be right up around the bend. Oh yeah. There it is. Yeah, we could have just got past all of this stuff right here. But a lot of this looks kind of sharp. Got like some stumps there and all in here. There's not enough snow covering everything, so I was afraid that these might go through the tracks. I trust you. Do you trust you?
If I did, I probably wouldn't ask you.
Oh, we still have a little bit of daylight left. Let's get these trails groomed, and then we'll have some nice solid ground to walk on starting tomorrow morning. It's supposed to get down to 9 degrees tonight. It's gonna be a chilly one. go look at the trails, but for a minute there I had to check to make sure we still had the drag behind us. When we started out, I couldn't feel it. So I was like, oh man, maybe it popped off. Maybe I didn't have it on there good. But and then I was curious to see how it would do coming over the snowbank right here. And that went over well. The trails, those trails should freeze up good tonight. Our friends over at homesteadlegacy.com sent us up the trail groomer, and I'll tell you what, that thing works so nice. I'll have a link for it in the video description down below, but it makes it so nice when we're out doing animal chores, especially at night when it's not that bright out and if it's slippery, to have the walking trails groomed. Such a big difference. I don't think you can see it that well right now with the low light, but that's gonna be nice. Nice and flat. This is where we're going to end today's video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps on YouTube. Oh, look at that sunset, guys. So beautiful. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button while you're down there. It's hard to talk sometimes when it's cold out. Your jaw starts to freeze up. And we'll see you guys right back in here at the next video at Lumnah Acres. Bye.